down. Checking for survivors. Reinforcements are on their way.
All right, listen up. The infecteds are ruthless, strong, and they're smart. We were on a recon mission, killing infecteds. When we got redirected here, it'd be an emergency. I want a ready op ASAP.
We thought you could use the help.
Alistair?
Yes, Jim. This nearby base was running tests.
Where's Faction 13 now?
Captain Rupert hasn't responded in a week.
We gotta go now.
I will protect my team.
Then let's get started.
We need a team that knows how to work together.
I knew I was there. That's the plan.
Hit him!
Go, Jim. I got this.
Hello, everyone. My name is Heather Hurt with the NRW, or Nerds Rule the World, and I am here with Nikki Leigh, which I love. So few people actually have the last name Leigh, and I love that. My middle name's Lee, so that's why I was like, yes.
Oh, phenomenal. Hi, Heather Leigh.
How are you today, ma'am?
Oh, I'm so good. How are you?
Good. You're the movie Agent Recon, where you play Captain Rupert, is just around the corner. How are you feeling as we're getting closer and closer to June 21st?
It is so exciting. I mean, I feel like I've been waiting this day forever. And it's so amazing to have it be here and the day after summer solstice, which is super cool. Yeah, so it just is like a whole new, chapter of the year, starting with Agent Recon. And I just think that is the coolest thing ever. I'm so excited.
You've done a little bit of everything in your filmography, but this seems like the first, at least from what I could see, the first truly action-packed one you've done. How is this movie different from what you have done in the past?
Well, yes. First of all, I am so excited to be involved in action. I had one action film prior, but I was doing a little less of the action. This one, I'm actually in the action and doing it. And I love it. I love the physicality of it. I love just the raw brunt strength you have to have. I love that because I honestly work out all the time. I love my gym time. And so this is yes, this is where I'm at. This is where I feel like I can really shine. And all those hours in the gym, I can show you I have that power, So it's really awesome that I got to be in this movie and hopefully many more. And yeah, honestly, the strength is incredible that I got to experience. So
what did you do differently to get all pumped up for Lila? What did you do to prepare for an action film?
I think honestly, just being able, depending on what you're going to do, right? If you have an action sequence of a certain kind, or you have to work with a stunt coordinator or something like that, there is specifics that you want to make sure you nail, right? So it's very much even like a dance choreography even. So keeping that, mind-body connection and really being able to think on your feet and just making sure you stay healthy, honestly, making sure you even stretch, right? Not even just work out and make sure that you're lifting those weights or building those muscles or reaction times or whatever, but also even just resting when you need to, because you need to save your energy. So yeah, so a lot of that.
Perfect. Tell me how you read Lila. When you first were brought her script, her story, what did you connect with? What did you like about her the most?
I really liked the fact that she was like women empowerment. She's so strong. And I loved how strong she was. And it's actually really funny because the director just told me, Derek Ting, he was like, you know what? I'm actually really, we're on the cutting room floor, and he's like, I was really happy that you didn't take my direction. He's like, it works so much better in this scene, how much strength you pulled for this scene. And I was like, oh my gosh, thank you. Because he was trying to get me to do something that it's not that I couldn't, it just didn't feel right. So it like when we would have action and I'd be naturally being her, and it was like just not going the way that he necessarily wanted, but it was really great. And also empowering for myself to hear that he respected and appreciated my choice over the one he thought he was going to have. So that was really cool, but also just that empowerment, just being able to show even like young girls out there that, you're not less than, that you got this, like stand in your power, to make your own decisions and just feel good about it.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Girl power, 100%.
Yeah.
So one thing, I actually recently interviewed Marc Singer for the same film, and he used the term veteran. How did it feel acting alongside two Hollywood veterans in both Marc Singer and Chuck Norris?
I know. I can't. Like, I almost want to fall on the floor right now. It was honestly, it was a dream come true.
Mhm.
Like a dream. And I didn't even know I had this dream. That's what's kind of hilarious, because once I was in the middle of it, I was like, oh my God. I was like, no way. This is a dream I didn't know I had. Because I grew up especially like for Chuck Norris, I grew up watching Walker, Texas Ranger. That was like my favorite show ever. I mean, it's crazy how much I love that show. And it was just so surreal. And then also to have Marc Singer there, I'm like, oh my God, like what is happening? Words cannot describe my excitement, honestly.
What did you learn from them while you were on set?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, so much, they were so wonderful in the way that they carried themselves. Like and also as people, like they were really obviously involved and tuned in and tapped into their character, but as people, they're so, like, veteran is a great word, but they're like kind of regal. They're just incredible and very integral people. That's what makes it so heroic for me. Like they're like very integral people. And I think that just like that holds the veteran part up to a new standard, in my opinion.
Wonderful, wonderful. The interactions with not just them, but with the other characters, you have to this world is not too much unlike what we currently live in. So it's not like something where you can just like imagine a completely different universe with these aliens and robots. It's how do you find yourself kind of going between the current reality and the just past current reality when you're acting?
Yeah. Well, when I'm acting in general, I mean, it's really about understanding the storylines, right? Like you have your own storyline in your own reality, and then there's a storyline of the character that you're playing. So I believe that it's really understanding where you need to go in each scene and what your truth is. So if you're able to hold on to that character or understand where you are when that's about to happen, whatever that shift may be, that's where I feel like you're able to kind of walk between both worlds, if you will. And also it's, having the set around you and having that energy of other people, other actors in the same world on that other side is helpful, because obviously it allows you to, get into that groove. So yeah, I mean, I feel like it's just really understanding yourself, being able to switch back and forth.
Perfect. Perfect. Last really important question. What was your favorite time? Not trying to give away any spoilers, of course. What was your favorite moment of the movie, either while recording or after?
You know what? Honestly, this moment kind of set the whole stage for me. So it was really when I put on the wardrobe. Like right when I put on the wardrobe, I was in like full gear and everything. And I just remember like Marc being right next to me and he was just like, looks good, you know? And I'm like, oh my God, I feel so powerful. So like that set the tone, you know, for me for the rest of the time that I was filming. So I feel like that, and it made it so real, right? You're like, you're in it and you're like, oh my God, okay, this is really happening. So I feel like that was one of my favorite moments because then everything after that was just so amazing, right? So it was like great moment after great moment, but it was like this one that really was like that first domino that I pushed.
That's so cute. Oh, Marc's answer was like pretty close to that. It's like when I walked onto the set and I was like, oh my gosh, this is just
Yeah. I love hearing what other people's answers were. So that's really nice that you just shared that with me. But it's cool that it also is it was so great. You know, it's like you couldn't really pick one or the other. It was really like that beginning, you know, it was like that I've arrived, like, oh my gosh, this is super awesome. So yeah, I'm super excited for everyone to go and check it out on June 21st. Amazon. You know, everybody has Amazon Prime. So just go and you can even pre-order it. And because I don't know exactly when this is coming out, but June 21st is the release date. But I mean, yeah, everyone can just go sit in Amazon. Agent Recon.
Absolutely, Nikki. Thank you so much. As you just said, June 21st on digital and on demand. That is Agent Recon. Thank you so much, Nikki, and you have a wonderful day.
Oh, you as well, babe. Have a great one.